Hey guys, welcome back to Mobility. Okay, so for today's session, we're going to start standing and just finding a neutral position with your feet. So just checking here your foot alignment, making sure here we're not stood with the feet turned out or turned in. So just trying to bring them into a comfortable position and trying to bring them as close to parallel as possible. Okay, then from there, thinking about your alignment, so center of your feet, middle of your kneecaps and your hip bones into a straight line. So take the lock off the knees and just think about pressing your feet into the floor. Okay, so as you press the feet down, I want you to think about having a piece of string from the crown of your head and just lengthening your spine. So feel as though that piece of string is pulling you up. Okay, so here just focusing on your breath and just trying to bring your balance even between both feet. So trying here not to be stood in one side more so than the other. Good, so as you think about pressing down through the feet, we're going to take a deep breath in to reach tall. Good, exhale, I want you to interlock your fingers. I want you to rotate your hands up so the palms press to the ceiling. From here, take a look up to your hands and really lengthen the body. Good, and release the hands. Good, bring the chin towards the chest and look to your toes. Think about sliding the shoulders down and back. And going again, reaching tall, breath in. As you exhale, interlock the fingers, press the hands high, look to your hands. And releasing down, chin towards the chest, slide the shoulders down, look to your toes. Good, last time, reaching high. Exhale, interlock the fingers, pressing high. Good, and release the arms. Good, from here we're going to come into a gentle spiral, so wrapping your left arm around the front of the body, right arm around the back. Trying to rotate through the spine to come back to the center, open the arms, and then wrapping the right arm around the front, left arm around the back. Good, so as you're doing this, try not to twist through your hips. Try and think about the rotation happening in your waist and your shoulders. Good, relax the shoulders, think about your breathing. Let's go one more to each side. Good, your last one to your left. And coming back to the center, great job. From here, guys, your right foot is going to cross behind your left leg. We're going to reach the right arm high. Now from here, think about your bicep to your ear, palm wants to be facing in. You're going to take a breath into your right rib cage. As you exhale, you're going to reach over to the left, with the right arm, bicep to the ear. Think about here, slightly pushing your hips over to the right. Good, coming back to the center. From here, we're going to roll down. So just be careful on the balance here, chin towards the chest, and we're going to reach down towards the floor. So just allow yourself to relax, to come as low as you can over the legs, and just breathe and stretch through the hamstrings and the lower back. Good, slowly come into the top. Resetting through your hips, your ribs, shoulders and the head. Keep the feet where they are. Now from here, interlock your fingers and behind your back, you're going to press them down and away. So try not to have your hands resting on your bum. Think about lifting the hands away. Squeeze the shoulders, open the chest. Good, slow to release the arms. Give the shoulders a little roll and we're going to switch over. So left leg comes behind. Stretch the legs now from here. Left arm reaches high. Breathing into your left rib cage. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to stretch the arm and think about pressing the hips lightly to the left. Good. So really getting that lateral flexion. feeling that stretch through the side of the body. Good, coming all the way up to the center, chin towards the chest. And again, keeping the knees straight, finding the balance, find the stability through the feet. Press the feet into the ground as you lean over the legs, coming as far as you can. And just focus here. Does this feel different on one side to the other? Does it feel harder on this side, or does it maybe feel harder on the other side? Good, relax through the head, the neck, the shoulders, and just let your body hang over the legs. Good, rolling yourself up slowly. And again, standing nice and tall, hands behind the back, interlock the fingers, and then squeezing back and down to open the chest. Good. And then slow to release. Give the shoulders a little roll and release the ankles. Excellent. Okay, so making sure you've got a little bit of space here, we're going to start to walk forwards. So we're going to start with a basic roll down. Just thinking about your posture, lengthen through the spine. We bring the chin towards the chest, allowing the spine to release vertebrae by vertebrae, and just starting to hang down towards the floor. So you can soften your knees, you don't have to have them straight here. Just allow your body to release. From here, we're going to start to walk the hands forward. So if you need to, bend your knees to bring your hands to the floor, and you're going to come into a press-up plank position. So shoulders want to be drawing over the fingertips, push away from the ground, squeeze the abdominals and the glutes, and make sure your bum isn't too high, so drop the hips through. Okay, from here, we come into a down-facing dog. So we're going to push your hips high. Think to start with rising up onto your toes. So come as high as you can on your toes. Think about pushing back through your shoulders, and you want to think about your belly button coming back towards your thighs, sending your tailbone as high as you can to the ceiling. Now we're going to start to walk through the feet. So I'm going to press back with the shoulders, drive my right heel to the floor, rising up, and then drive my left heel to the floor. And I want you to alternate this, just getting that gentle stretch through the calf, maybe a little into the hamstring, and just releasing the ankle. Keep pushing back through the shoulders, so we're aiming to get the back as flat as possible. Make sure you're breathing. Good, nice and slowly. We're going to go 2 more. Last one. And from here, rising up. Now, I want you to drop your heels down together as you exhale. Keeping your legs as straight as you can, I want you to look between your hands, keep your tailbone sticking to the ceiling, and then you're going to slowly start to walk your feet as close as you can without bending your knees or without letting your hands come off the floor. Obviously aiming to bring your feet between your hands, super challenging. Come as close as you can, and then you're going to walk back. So nice and steady, coming back to a down facing dog. So resetting. This is all about your positions. So we really have to be conscious of how our body is moving. And then again, see if you can bring the feet in between. Look between your hands as you walk the feet in. Don't worry if they don't come all the way in between. Just come as close as you feel you can. Take a little stretch in that position. Keep looking between your hands. And then walking back. Back to a down facing dog. So every time try and reset a good down facing dog position. Last 2, walking in. Bring the feet as close as you can. Stretch the hamstrings and the lower back. And walking back. Good. So each time just aiming to bring them a little bit closer. Last one, walking in. Hold it there, straight legs, and walking all the way back. Let's find a good down facing dog to finish. So think about pushing the shoulders back, drive the heels down to hold. slowly from here, we're going to bend the knees to lower them down to the ground. Walk the legs back slightly and then just dropping the body down to the floor. Okay, so changing this into an extension, your elbows are going to come underneath the shoulders. We're just going to think about pressing down through the elbows to lift the chest. And just really open the front of the body. Think about your collarbones lifting to the ceiling. Good. If that feels good, we're going to change slightly here to bring the hands a little bit wider than the shoulders and pressing high. Try not to let your hips draw up here, so let your lower back extend. And all the way down to the floor. Relax through the head, the neck, the shoulders. Take a little release for the shoulders here, and then we're going to go one more to your own level. So whether that's elbows or on your hands, we're going to press. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Look to the ceiling. Open the chest. And slowly lowering down to the ground. When you're ready, we're going to push back into your shell stretch. So think about pushing your bum back towards your heels, stretching the arms forward, and just allowing yourself to release at the bottom. Good, so give yourself a little bit of time here just to release through the head, the neck, the shoulders, and just allow yourself to focus on your breathing. Good, so spend as long as you feel you need to in this position, and then when you're ready, you're just going to draw yourself back to kneeling. So nice and slowly just rolling up. Like I said, if you need a little bit more time at the bottom in that shell stretch, feel free to stay there for a little while longer. Bringing yourself up in your own time, and that is your session complete for today. Thank you for joining me, guys. I shall see you very soon.